In 1868, the first gas-lit traffic lights were installed outside the Houses of Parliament in London. Proposed by British railway engineer J.P. Knight to control the traffic of horse carriages, gas lights were manually controlled by a police officer using semaphore arms. In 1912, as automobile traffic increased, American policeman Lester Wire designed the first electric traffic light. It was first installed in Cleveland, Ohio. We are in the revolutionary era where autonomous driving is getting on the stage. However, our road topology and traffic control system is originally designed for carriages. The number of cars are reaching 1.5 billion now in today's world. Traffic is becoming a growing pain point to most of the countries and cities. After another 50 years, will traffic lights still exist? Can we move into a better road topology that does not generate the congestion, slowness, and jam? When autonomous driving cannot recognize all important surroundings or fail to react correctly, the consequence could be fatal. For example, an elephant on the street can be totally out of blue to an autonomous driving system. A human driver has to take over to deal with the situation. Such kind of trivial knowledge to human being, as long as it was a built-up case in autonomous driving, it will show as a gap. There were more fatal examples. A fatal accident happened simply because autonomous system completely ignored a slow-moving car in raining day. Another fatal accident was the white truck was mistakenly recognized as Cloud. Both claimed the life of the passengers. Wait a second. Traffic lights are the invention over 100 years ago. There is no autonomous driving at that time. It was first introduced to control the traffic of horse carriages. Although there are many evolutions over the years to make it better, but this is not a controlled design for autonomous driving. Then why should we establish our autonomous driving on top of this old technology? Is there a better way to make things simpler? The answer is yes. Autonomous driving is facing to resolve an infinite problem set. The foundational skill set is to recognize the objects, human, vehicle and surroundings like human being. Then the system should be able to drive the car to do basic actions like change the lane and make the turns. Then more advanced skill set is to be able to take the right approach at intersections and calculate the timing for left turn. These are advanced skill set but still from driver's handbook. What stops the system becoming L4 and L5 is the unknowns found in the pilot on real roads. There are so many new scenarios that human being without additional training can easily handle, but become fatal mistakes for autonomous driving. This includes the situations we have shared in previous slide and more unknowns on the path. They are unlimited. Now, what a loop road network can do to help autonomous driving to cross the hurdle. Loop can simplify the skill set the system and reduce the problem set to limited range. Let's take a look how this can be controlled in several key elements in green. If we adopt loop-based autonomous driving, we can eliminate most of the challenges that autonomous driving is facing. The skill set we need to implement is no longer a mimic copy of the human driver reactions in all scenarios, which is unlimited. Let's assume we can handle the pedestrian conflicts through bridge or walking tunnel. The loop-based street now become 100% conflict-free at any intersection area. Autonomous driving can treat the loops as ODD, which is called Operational Design Domain. An area that we can designate autonomous driving to operate only under the rules of driving on loops. The skill set that autonomous driving should implement is to first be able to make a left or right turn. And secondly, being able to make the lane changes at the designated adjacent edges. There are many advanced technologies that we can apply here to improve the efficiency of the lane changing during autonomous driving. A typical approach is use near-field communication to continuously coordinate between the nearby vehicles so that vehicles can smoothly open the gap without having to reduce the speed suddenly. If you are familiar with phantom traffic, this kind of fine-tuning autonomous driving can help to eliminate them. To summarize, if we human invented the traffic lights born for cartridges and later human driving era, the new loop design is born for the autonomous driving. Thank you for watching.